What's up, everybody? It's MrDotheMath here, and we're going to talk about some order of operations. We're at the beginning of this new school year, and we got to review some things. So let's start off with order of operations. I accidentally scratched this out, but the order of operations is the steps that you take to simplify a math problem, and oftentimes the steps that you take in order to get to solving or evaluating math problems. And so the acronym that we use is Pemdas, P-E-M-D-A-S. Pemdas represents parentheses or grouping symbols, exponents or radicals, multiplication or division in order from left to right, and addition or subtraction in order from left to right. Right? That is Pemdas. That's what the order of operations is. So you work out the problems within parentheses first. Then you work out any exponents if they are present, exponents or radicals if they're present, and then from there you multiply, divide in order from left to right, and then you add or subtract in order from left to right. Okay, so without further ado, let's get to working some out. Let's do some math. Let's do the math. All right, so let's look at this example here. 6 plus 3 times the quantity of 3 plus 1, right? Order of operations say that I do parentheses first. That would be this 3 plus 1, which is going to be 4. So if we rewrite the problem, we're going to have 6 plus 3 times 4, right? There are no exponents, so we'll next look at multiplication and division. Well, it looks like we have multiplication and division here. We have multiplication here, 3 times 4, right? So we're going to multiply. So it'll be 6 plus 3 times 4, which is 12. And then finally we end with our addition part, which would give us 6 plus 12, which is 18, right? Again, the first thing we did was parentheses, then here we multiplied, then we added, right? Those are the order. That's the order that we had to go, right? Typically, somebody might see this, depending on what level of math you're in, you'll be like, this plus first, so let me add these first, right? So the answer is 18, right? But if you just did you did the math the way it looks, right? Y'all be like, all right, let me add first, and then let me add this first. 6 plus 3. So let me put the correct answer. 6 plus 3, which would give me 9. And then we got this 3 plus 1. Then you did like 4, right? 3 plus 1 is 4 times 9, and you get 36. Not quite it, right? So it is important that you follow steps. You can't just work out. You just can't do this all willy-nilly, all right? Let's look at another example. Let's get a little more complicated, right? Let us do this one. So it's going to be 5 times 18 divided by 2 plus 7. Quantity of 2 plus 7. Now here we got two sets of grouping symbols here, right? You see the two grouping symbols? You got these brackets and then you got these parentheses. What you do is you do parentheses first. These are parentheses. Then within the parentheses, you work out the parentheses, which will be these. So here we go. We got parentheses first. So it'll be 2 plus 7, which is 9. So let's rewrite everything. So we're going to have 18 divided by 9 times 5, right? Again, we have grouping symbols. So we're going to work these out once more. So we got parentheses again. 18 divided by 9, which is 2, right? And bring that 5 down, and finally we have multiplication. 5 times 2 gives us 10, right? So in this particular problem, we had two sets of grouping symbols, right? The brackets, then the parentheses. So you work the parentheses because they was inside the brackets, right? And then you work the brackets because there are no more parentheses. And then from there, you're just left with multiplication. And Bob's your uncle. The answer's 10, okay? You want to check this out as if we didn't happen? You want to try to do this like just regular, like do it wrong? Yeah, let's try to do it wrong. All right, here we go. Let's try to do it wrong. If you just looked at this and be like, oh, I'm gonna just multiply 5 through everything, you'll be like, all right, bop, right? So you're gonna get 90 divided by 10 plus 35, right? Then from here, you'll be like, oh, here goes some parentheses. Let me work these parentheses out. That's going to give you 45. And then divide that by 90. You're going to get 2. Answer should have been 10. Okay? Cool. So again, parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, or subtraction in order from left to right. I got a friend that made a song about it. I'm gonna have to check it out and share it with my classes. Let's do 2 more examples. All right, check this one out. The quantity of 6 plus 6 squared times 3. Don't look like much to do, but yet still we need to follow the order of operations. Order of operations saying we do parentheses first, right? Parentheses. So it's gonna be 6 plus 6 squared. However, within parentheses, we gotta follow the order of operations. So we got exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. Here is an exponent. So that's what we gotta work first. So within parentheses, we're gonna have 6 plus 6 squared, which is 6 times 6, 36. Then here we add these. So it'll be 6 plus 36, which is gonna give us 42 times 3. It's gonna give us 126. Okay, so we did parentheses, exponents, multiplication. No, addition, because we was inside the grouping symbols, then multiplied. Right? That was our order of operations here. Okay. Let's do one final problem. And this one is a little bit more intricate. It requires us to follow the order. All right, let's follow the order. Okay, so here we go. Complicated. The quantity of 4 plus 3, make sure I write it down right, times 10 divided by 2 plus 5 times 6. Okay, you got this written down? All right, looking at this, we got 2 sets of grouping symbols. We got some multiplication, we got some division, and some addition. Okay, so let's go. First things first, parentheses. So you're gonna knock these out and knock these out. 12 times 10 divided by 2 plus 30. Right? Y'all good with that? Everybody understand what happened? Grouping symbols here gave us 12. Grouping symbols here gave us 30. Okay? Next thing, multiply, divide in order from left to right, because we don't have no exponents. So here's multiplication, here's division, here's addition. So we're gonna start here. We can start here. 12 times 10. Rule of thumb, when you multiply multiples of 10, you just add the 0. So it's 12 here times 10, you just add 1 0. There's 1 0, then you add that 0. So it's 120 divided by 2 plus 30. Right? So we multiply. The next thing is to divide. So if we divide 120 by 2, half of 120 is going to be 60, I believe. 60 plus 30, 90. Okay? So again, we did parentheses. That was our order. Let's review. Our order was parentheses, multiplication, division, addition. Okay? So, the order of operations are the steps that we use, the steps we take to solve, to simplify expressions or evaluate equations, right? And so right now what we're doing is we're following the order in order to get to our simplified expression, the order. Okay? So, I hope this video helped you, or I just like prodded your memory, and it's able to help you to complete the assignment, whatever assignments that you may have, right? And so look, if you have any more questions about this, don't forget to comment below. And if you like these videos, of the way I teach, subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna be adding more videos while we're teaching remotely, and just keep in touch. Talk to you later. MrDotheMath out.